Okay, so here we're looking at the notation and the calculation for proportion, both in the sample and the population. Remember, any of these with sample and population, population is the entire set that we're interested in, and the sample is what we're working with. So when we read this question, we have this professional soccer team, and we have 730 attendees at the last home match, but we're only taking a sample of 47. So the entire population of interest in this case is these 730 attendees. And then the sample that we're working with is these 47 attendees. So it says find the proper notation. So sample proportion is always going to be the same notation. It really doesn't depend on this particular problem. Notice that the first two here are standard deviation. Here's the population standard deviation. Here's the sample standard deviation. But we're looking for proportion. And so the sample proportion is this p hat right here. Let's just go ahead and finish out the notation. The population proportion here is just the normal p without the hat. So how do we calculate the sample proportion? Remember, we have a sample of 47 and 27 are children. So we just have 27 divided by 47, and we need two decimal places, so it'd be 0.57. And then the population, we have 330 out of 730, which would give us 0.45. There we go. And you might wonder, how are these two connected? Well, as you get larger and larger samples, what will happen is the sample proportion will tend to get closer and closer towards the population proportion. So these two numbers, as you get larger and larger samples, will tend to get closer and closer together. Just double check that there.